Hmm? Oh, just ask at the prison and let them know. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Are you the same Marilisa Janelle Bell who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 860?
White right pointing backhand index. See how precise the judge is? Probation isn't a loose agreement. It's strict. Skipping even one report can put someone straight back behind bars. What's your take? Should a single slip-up mean prison time? Or should judges allow more leeway?
26A, for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on December 1st, 2022 for a period of 4 years. Is that you? All right, state.
Violation 224, third contact with the defendant, now, defendant there shall be report supervision officer, directed for the month of June 2024, violation.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? Did you understand by pleading true to violation 4 and 6, the court can find the true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 4 years in the prison? Knowing that, you still wish to plead true to violation 4 and 16. I can't hear you. All right. You understand that if...
Just for the court, if the court hasn't noticed, she is pregnant, so that's kind of what she's here.
I'm here.
But she's tired.
Oh, well, I noticed she's in yellow. All right. So you do understand if you have some sort of proposed agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow that agreement. Do you understand? Do you understand I can revoke you and send you to prison?
White right pointing backhand index. Here's the reality. Pregnancy doesn't erase sentencing. Judges may take it into account. But the law demands equal treatment. Do you think that's fair? Or should pregnancy change the outcome?
4 years. Do you understand that the fact that you're currently pregnant plays no role in that? All right. So, is there a proposed agreement?
No, Your Honor.
All right, state, what are you requesting? Defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we're asking the court to give, she has, we're asking the court to continue her on her probation. She does have some new cases that she is charged with in Comal County. However, she is on jail bond for those who are not indicted in the proper amount of time. And also, without getting taxes loans, but she's been charged with something else. And it's my understanding in my conversation with her that they're making their. So we're leaving ourselves to the mercy of the court. But she is a motivated probation. She did fall off the back, where she's been since May is in Comal County jail. There was a warrant put out by this court. They brought her over here. So we're asking the court to give consideration to continue with her on her probation. In the absence of that, we would ask the court to consider adjudicating her. We are leaving it.
Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
No, no.
All right, you want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth shall help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. So, the court ordered that you have...
White right pointing backhand index. This is huge. Probation almost always forbids contact with specific people. By admitting she broke that rule, she's practically giving the judge the green light to lock her up. What do you think? Was it love or pure self-sabotage?
No contact with Jacob Ziegler. Why are you having contact with him? I'm sorry, what? No. There's no need to apologize. So he reached out to you, and you knew you were looking at 4 years prison time, correct? All right, so you did a weighing of you did a balancing test, and you said, I can't have contact with Jacob Ziegler, and if I do, I'm looking at 4 years in prison, but he's worth it. And then, according to the court summary, your brother-in-law is taking care, I guess your brother-in-law and his wife are taking care of 2 of your children. Is that correct? Okay, so your aunt is taking care of 2 of your children. 3. So you have 3 children. You're not taking care of them. But But you know, because it says here, on July 17th, the field team conducted a field visit and spoke to Miss Bell's brother-in-law, who stated they had not seen or heard from Miss Bell in over 2 months and had been trying to locate her with no success. Mrs. Bell's brother-in-law also stated that they had been caring for Mrs. Bell's 2 children since she left the home. I'm just your brother-in-law. No, the name is not there. But suffice it to say, they've been looking for you for 2 months. So for 2 months, if your children were dependent on you to provide them with food so they can live, they would have just starved to death. You call your aunt and let her know. I'm going to go be with this Jacob person because he reached out to me. No, I let her know that I'm the best and that
White right pointing backhand index. This one hits hard. The judge isn't just talking about violations. She's showing how each choice left the kids to pay the price. Courts punish the crime, yes, but they also measure the damage to families. Should children's well-being have a bigger say in sentencing?
All right, so basically what that means is financially you are not supporting your children. And if your children were dependent upon you to live, they would not have survived because you're not providing them support. You're just making all of these bad decisions and somebody else is paying for your bad decisions. They're supporting your children. Now you went off with this Jacob person that there was supposed to be no contact with, and the only thing that you come back with is pregnant with his child. And for the court to say that you didn't have no contact with him, obviously he was not a good person to be in your life. So the court is finding violations 4 and 6 true. The court is going to grant the motion, revoke you, and the court is going to send.
White right pointing backhand index. And there it is. The gavel comes down. 4 years in prison. Sure, the judge gives credit for time served, but that's little relief. What do you think? Was revoking probation the right call, or should rehab have been on the table instead?
You to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There to be no contact with Jacob Ziegler, and there to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? All right. You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on community supervision. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own, possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. I'll recommend the therapeutic community for her. I have no jurisdiction to place you in the therapeutic community, but if you ask for it, they will place you in it. Oh, just ask at the prison and let them know. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Everybody wants little babies when they're born.
White right pointing backhand index. This is a crushing part. CPS will be waiting right at the hospital. Unless family takes a baby, foster care is the next stop. A harsh reminder. Prison time doesn't put parenting on hold.
With her aunt, because time when that baby is delivered, she needs to have somebody there that's been pre-approved by Child Protective Services to take the child. All right, good luck to you.